Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gwyneth. Today we're going to be making a peanut butter pie. Let's get started. Okay, so for this peanut butter pie, so there's a little bit of lore here. So this recipe I got years ago. Oh, I don't even know, like maybe 8 years ago. Anyways, I got this recipe. I lost it, this little piece of paper, for so long. I finally found it. I don't know, like 6 months or so ago, and I made another video. But anyways, we're going to make it again, and we're going to make another video. So it's really, really good. And I searched online to try to find this recipe or anything even comparable to it and could not find anything other than like an Amish peanut butter pie that was kind of similar, but not really. So this is what we're going to make today. It is fantastic. I have the crust par baking right now, and I will... There's my timer for that. I will link that video of making an all butter pie crust in the description box down below if you want to go watch that. But anyways, let's get started on this. So I need to get 2 cups of scalded milk. So, whoops. You can see this old recipe. Anyways, we're going to scald some milk. So hold on. Okay, so for this recipe, we do need a half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Also, my daughter-in-law got me these for Christmas. Shouts out to Maggie. We love you. Thank you. Super pretty. So we need a half of a cup of creamy. I should just take these apart. But instead, I'm going to clang them around. Okay. And we're going to need some powdered sugar, some cornstarch. Throw this away. Some scalded milk. That's right. We were supposed to get some milk scalding. Okay, for this first part of this peanut butter pie, we have a half a cup of peanut butter, of creamy peanut butter, and then we need 1 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, 1 cup of powdered sugar. So we're going to mix this up until it resembles coarse crumbs. So you can see how that is looking very much like coarse crumbs. That is what we want it to look like. Just make sure you don't have any like big, huge clumps of peanut butter. Perfect. So you don't want to push like super hard. You're just kind of like smashing into it just a little bit to get that crumbly appearance. You need to scald 2 cups of milk, and you can tell when it's ready when it has little tiny bubbles and kind of a skim, like a film on the top. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we're not going to put that up super high, but I'm going to do that really quick, and then we'll add some things to this, and then our par-baked pie crust. Can you see it? It's kind of warm. Anyways, voila, there's that. So our homemade pie crust. We've got our filling. We're going to have a lot of things going on here. So let me grab a few of our ingredients. We are going to make a stiff meringue. So our egg whites are already in here. And we do have some cream of tartar that we will be adding into that. On her recipe, it says a half to 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. I'm going to do just a half. So we'll get those going after our milk gets scalded. So let's go stare at that. And now we're just waiting for that to give us a whisk. I do have this sitting here because I'm going to take and scoop a little of the hot liquid out, and I'm going to mix it into our egg yolks whip it, not with this, but I'm gonna pour it in there, whip it so that they don't scramble. There's gotta be a name for it. I just honestly don't know what it's, oh, tempering. It's called tempering. Anyways, waiting on the milk. Okay, let's get our egg whites beating because this is gonna take a while. So once these get like a little foamy, which let me scooch it, we'll add some cream of tartar because we need a stiff meringue. Okay, so we've got our filling thickened. We have our egg whites whipped. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take half of our crumbles. So we have the oven at 350 now. So half of our peanut butter crumble mixture is going to go in the bottom of the pan like so. And then we're going to take our filling and we are going to dump that all over. Now this is a very old school recipe. This is not, you know, this is like like your granny would have this type of recipe. Except apparently nobody but this lady. So if people are like, oh my gosh, there's cornstarch or whatever, don't make it. Don't make it. And then we're going to spoon our meringue over the top. Carefully, we don't want to deflate it. Of our peanut butter mixture on the top of our peanut butter pie. Okay, now this is going to go into a 350-degree oven where we will finish cooking it. "20 minutes till it's firm or light brown." All right, guys, I think our pie is done. Let's get it out. Oh, yes. What do you think? Now we'll have to wait for this to cool down before we cut into it. So I'm gonna let it cool at room temperature here for about an hour and then I'm gonna pop it into the fridge, but I'll bring you back later. Very beautiful. Bye-bye.